How's it going, everybody? Rob here, back with another video. And, well, we are going to play a new game. This time, however, focusing on a game called HOMEBODY. How's it going, everybody? Rob here, back with another video. And with this video, we are going to play HOMEBODY. Now, with this particular game, I came across it thanks to the guys from Game Grumps. Apparently, this is a game that they created. Particular horror game, so really excited. So I'm gonna look at English. Okay, gameplay. Vertical joystick. I guess there are tank controls for keyboard and... Okay. So we're gonna try this. But yeah, they made this game. They made a couple of other games. So I'm very curious to see their take on a horror game, since they've played a few. Okay, what's going on? "26 unread messages." Oh, damn. Hey, Emily. You're not giving up already, are you? Yes, I mean, no. I'm on my way there, kinda. Are you panicking? Do you need to pull over? I already did. Better be honest. I'm at the side of the road. Already did? Okay, I'm at the side of the road. Already did what? Panicked or pulled over? Pulled over. I've got 26 unread messages from my friends, and I know it's gonna be bad news. I've been sitting at the side of the road for 20 minutes, just trying to stay calm. But I don't think I can handle it. I'm thinking about turning around. And you were hoping I'd give you permission? I would like permission to turn around, yes. Look, you're not going to a funeral. You're going to a cool old house to hang out with your friends and watch a meteor shower. You do this every year and you always seem to have a good time. First things first. Hands on the wheel, keying ignition, start driving. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, there we go. There you go. Did the car die? Okay, never mind. I gotta say, I'm... Alright, Emily, it feels like you haven't left the apartment in weeks. Being in the middle of nowhere and watching a meteor shower doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not that. It's like they're sending me like pages and pages of instructions on how to get into this weird old house they rented. Like, there's a keypad on the gate. Gary sent me the code, but I just know I'm gonna get locked out somehow. And I'm gonna run out of gas trying to get back. The cops are gonna find me a week from now, a skeletal husk behind the wheel of my car, clutching my phone. You're spinning yourself in circles, Em. You're fine. You're safe. They miss you. Let's say... I know. That's not what this... That's what makes this hard. That's just more of an opportunity to let them down. Okay. I know they do. I'm just fucked up about it. I'm already like 4 hours late. It's gonna be another hour before I get there. I don't think another hour is gonna make things that much worse. Would it hurt to just be honest with them about it? I don't know. I guess I don't know how to say I wasted a bunch of time stalling because I didn't want to come and make it weird. Things are already weird enough. I haven't spoken to any of them in almost a year. You really think they won't forgive you for that? I think it doesn't matter what I think. I think I'm panicking. Emily? What are you so afraid of? Alright. You can recall important facts from your memory log. Press start to open the memory log. 420. Three, 1, 9. Oh, the third number down on the post. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, for a second I was thinking like the post, like meaning what we had in the memory log, but that was not the case. I'll be honest, like, looking at this, I want to say almost like the low quality of it. I mean, it's very, I would say it's almost stylized. And I really appreciate that. All right, can I increase the levels for this game? Oh, hey, Cliff. Oh, he hates us. There she is. The star of the show. Okay, let's see. Graphics. Gamma. Okay, so I can. That way we can see it a little bit better. Let's go on to 20. Because that was like really dark. Oh, you're finally here. So this is Francine. Megan. Yeah, long drive, huh? It wasn't that bad. I think all in all, it was like 3.5 hours. Felt more like 6 from here. We were getting worried about you. I can't even tell the truth. That one lady told us to tell the truth. I got delayed by a work thing. My mom held me up. I ran into some, I'm going to say close to it. I ran into some car trouble. I almost ran out of gas on the way over. I had to go way out of the way to find a gas station. Don't be too embarrassed, Em. I forgot to turn on the headlights on the way out last night. My brain was like, can't I usually see better than this? He actually said that out loud. And hey, I take it you got my text messages? Yep, all of them. Cool. We're worried you wouldn't be able to get inside. Did Pete have any trouble getting here? Actually, Pete isn't here yet. He's about 33 hours late. Yeah. He was supposed to be here last night. Worst of all, the owner of the house didn't want to let us in before everyone named on the rental was here. Yeah. Like a server at Olive Garden, not wanting to seat us until our whole party had arrived. I don't think that's the case normally, at least for a lot of restaurants. I mean, I know at the very least, if you have like a good chunk of your party, they'll let you in. At least the restaurants I frequent here. Anyways, it took some time convincing for him to let us stay. Is that why Mr. Nest gave us an hour of instructions on how not to wreck the place? I think he would have done that either way. He didn't strike me as the kind of guy who gets a lot of company. Not to be mean. Was that too mean? You're fine. Anyway, come on in, Emily. Make yourself comfortable. For real. We've got some catching up to do. How long's it been since I last saw you? Like a year? Yeah. Don't keep us waiting any longer. Hey. Why don't I take your bag for you? Okay. Hey, everybody's really happy to have you here. I am too. Okay. You can use the Interact Relieve button to show interactive objects in the environment. Hold LB to highlight everything nearby that you can interact with. Okay. In a Glass Darkly by J. Sheridan Lefona in 3 volumes. Volume 1, London. R. Bentley and Son, New Burlington Street, 1872. Green Tea Prologue. Martin, how many pages? Is it really? Is it really like, oh my gosh, is that really a whole... Okay, maybe at some point I'll read that, but holy crap. I did not mean to do that. So, my dumbass decided to press the exit button. Yeah, no, we're not stopping the game. We're still continuing it. Okay. Reminder, the fluid in this tank is the source of all pumps in the house. When improperly calibrated, pumps positioned above this tank will drain automatically with gravity. For pump position below, manual drain will be necessary using this button. I press the button for the garage door opener. It does nothing. The light is on, so it seems to be getting power. It must be broken. Guess the front door is the only way out. Okay, so I went through there. 2 heavy gauge cables, one orange, one blue, lead from the ceiling and the door into the floor. Hey, Cliff. Oh, hey. Who are you again? This binder is full of pages and pages of notes on how to care for the house and its contents. I flipped through it a bit. It's open on to a page about the cellar and the attic being off limits. It gets weirdly personal about what an invasion of privacy it would be to go into these areas without permission. There's something about a fee for emotional damages. Okay. Hey, Megan. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, Emily, but I'm so glad you're here. Why would that make me uncomfortable? Just like, I know how stressful it is to feel seen like that. That's sweet. It's a good scene. Francine was actually pretty worried you weren't gonna come. She said you've been really busy with work lately. You and Francine must hang out all the time since she moved out there, huh? Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, sorry again that I'm so late. I've been in town for a while, so my mom is being needy. Yeah, I hope she's holding up okay, but I mostly hope you're holding up okay. And anyway, we're still waiting for On Pete. Alright. Have you... Okay, geez, Megan. It's been so long. How have you been? Sure has. Though, I mean, the list of updates is short. Not a bad thing. Just like, I'm still doing the same stuff. Working, gaming, having out-of-body experiences. You know how it is. Out-of-body experiences? I'm not sure I do know how that goes. Maybe they're not out-of-body experiences exactly. What's it called? Sleep paralysis? Isn't that the thing where you're held in an icy grip, motionless as a being beyond your understanding stares at you through your doorway? Nah, that ain't it. Anyway, I'm good, is what I'm saying. How's your dad? Fine. I guess if we just stick to talking about food and movies we liked, then it's alright. Like, the only quality time I ever spend with him is watching TV in silence, and I think I'm fine with that. Have you ever tried to play video games with him? Nah. He thinks they're dumb and too much work. He's not wrong. Cliff was kinda shitty when I said hi to him. Okay, how's the trip been treating you so far? It's going okay. We've been having fun, and it's good to see everybody. Everybody seems to have chilled out over last couple of years, even Cliff, though he's been a little testy as usual. Nature's cool and everything, but I think we're all getting tired. I would have been content to sit here and game the whole time. Cliff's been good? Could have fooled me. As opposed to straight up bad like he used to be. Yeah, he seems a little less rude. At least. Still pretty goddamn annoying, but it's been catching up with him, so I've been humoring him more than usual. You guys already went out to watch the Persides? We went last night, yeah. It was a bummer not to have the whole group there, but it was good. Did you actually see a comet? Nope. I gave my eyes time to adjust and everything. Burn the stars into my retinas. The Perseids are supposed to be at their peak this whole weekend, so it's not too late. Not that the meteor shower is actually why we do this. Francine and Cliff both said they saw one last night. What are you playing? This is a game called Purd Mystery. It's a super rare game that's mostly on unlicensed copies like this one. I'm the little guy with the red hat, or with the hat. I'm getting attacked by birds, I guess. They're throwing eggs at me. Wait, what is a purd? I don't know. That's what it says. That's what it says. That's what it says on the front. Pado, other than the fact that they're irrationally violent, I don't know if they're different from normal birds. Is that a typo or what? Either that or purds are a distinct animal, like they're aliens or something. Only coincidentally smaller to Earth birds. It says it's an egg jump action game. Too bad that genre never took off. It's sweet of you to check in with me, Emily, but you should go say hi to everyone else. I'll still be here. Wait, by the way, have you heard the house rules yet? Yeah, I found the binder in the kitchen table. It seems exhaustive. Yep. The guy who owns the place is pretty exhausting in general. There's a bed made for you in the little bedroom by the study. Take your time unpacking, though. We're not going to be up to anything for a while, so you can get settled in. Whoa, retro. Amazing how these things feel so brittle, but somehow they last forever. Oh, that was the book I saw earlier. Okay. So do we go up here? So, Francine, I'm here. Oh, hey, Emily. Glad you can make it. Your room's down the hall. Yeah, sorry I'm late. My mom's really been monopolizing my time while I've been in town. No need to apologize. Well, thanks for putting this whole thing together again. No problem. Hope you've been well. I've been good. Really busy. Just non-stop working. Seems like it's been paying off. I saw Pemberton at Borders. Congrats. Thanks. My third grade art teacher started writing books for her grandkids and needed someone to draw them. And we had kept in touch online, so I kind of looked into it. How nice. That's very sweet. Since you're here, have you heard the house rules yet? The guy who owns the place is pretty precious about it, huh? I think this place is just important to him, but I'm glad you're all caught up. Oh, and by the way, something's wrong with the bathroom. That's not the start of a good story. Nope. They're old pipes, I guess, and they get backed up sometimes. They work, but there's this big weird pump on the wall that's supposed to keep things flowing. Right away, Cliff came in and messed with it, and I yelled at him, and now we're not going to touch it again. Got it. Cool. Alright, Francine, it's been a while. It has. So, how was the drive? What? Did you take the 88 or... What are you, my dad? You know I had the same drive as you. I did it a good 30 hours ago, but we were coming from the same place. Right, of course. How have you been? Pretty okay, I think. Probably doing a bit better with everything. Have you been making any new friends since you moved? I mean, sure. I've been working my way into a few circles of friends. It's been slow, but I'm being proactive. I believe you. That stuff all comes with time. Time isn't really an object aside from freelance. I've really got nothing but time. I'm working on the social stuff, but most of the people I talk to on a daily basis are just kind of terrible. I get what you mean. People really stress me out sometimes. That's why I stick to people I know. But the pool of people you know thins out over time. Before I left home, the only people I knew were Cliff, Gary, Megan, and Pete. Same. And I mean exactly the same. Them and Laura, I guess. How's Laura been? She's been my roommate now for what, almost 2 years? Laura, she's doing great. She's been out of the apartment more than usual for work stuff, but she's been good. While that we've been living together for almost 2 years, I'm really grateful for her. Oh, good. Is she still working in data entry? The data analysis, yeah. She's super supportive to me. How nice. I always regretted not getting to know her better. Yeah, she seemed to like you too. The time that you met. We went out to breakfast last week. That sounds nice. Heard that you actually saw a comet this time. A meteor, not a comet, but yes, was amazing. Humbling, kinda. Makes you feel kind of small, huh? It does. It's a cliche, sure, but it kind of puts things into perspective. It's nice to be back in touch with everybody. It feels kind of like a dream. Alright? I'm glad to see you in one piece, I mean. You're referring to the last time we went out to watch the parasites. It's been on my mind, yeah. Emily, I wasn't paralyzed and I didn't go missing. I fell and hit my head. Sure, we spent a portion of the night in the ER, but that was its own kind of togetherness, wasn't it? Right. I have complicated feelings about that night, for sure. What do you think of the library? From an anthropological standpoint, they're fascinating. It's fun painting a picture of someone based on the contents of their bookshelf. As far as the books themselves, they're not bad per se, but they're dated. What can you tell about the homeowner from these books? I would guess he's very much a product of his time, and I suspect a number of drugs. He seems to have stopped collecting sometime in the 70s. There are signed first editions by Gary Snyder, Lawrence Ferlente, but none of the spines are broken. Like they were never read. More of collection than a library, maybe. Absolutely. These books are here to be surrounded by, not necessarily to be read. You're piecing stuff together about the owner of the house, huh? I forgot you didn't get to meet him. His name is Parker Nest. He seemed like a pretty charming person. Maybe a little eccentric, though. He aggressively mentioned the parties he used to have here. How some of them ebbed and flowed for weeks at a time. So the weird old man who owns this house is way cooler than we could ever hope to be. From a certain point of view, sure. He clearly wanted to reminisce about the glory days, casually dropping names of dead writers he knew. He kept mentioning Ken Kesey and the electric Kool-Aid acid tests. He seems like they were in the same beatnik milieu, though I couldn't tell if Nest saw it as a party or an experiment. So was Nest a writer himself? He was, yes, though I haven't read his work. For all we knew, he's an acid casualty who was in the right place at the right time, and I'm not about to go snooping for evidence on or to the contrary. Used to love snooping. I also used to love mixing every pop together at Burger King. That doesn't mean I should keep doing it. I no longer feel the need to rummage through an old man's personal things. But if you're more comfortable digging, knock yourself out. Cliff was kind of shitty when I said hi to him. Have you noticed anything? Anything other than his actual attitude? No, I haven't. You know how cold he could be. I'm sure he's just being rude for rudeness' sake. This is worse than usual. He avoided eye contact, Frexy. I'm gonna say he avoided eye contact. Emily, I get startled when Cliff does make eye contact. But now that I think about it, he's been rude to me too. He hasn't been himself when he isn't talking to Gary. I guess I just chalked that up to him being a jerk. Anyway, Emily, you just got here. You should go say hello to everyone else. I'll still be here. Okay. You all really went in on the artificial stuff, huh? Our recipes was half fruit snacks. Yeah. I don't know what it is about this weekend. I don't usually eat that stuff, but it just feels right now. Sure. Nostalgia and all that. Sure. I love artificial stuff, though. Like blue raspberry. Blue raspberry doesn't make sense. It's literally not based on anything. There's no such thing as a blue raspberry, but we're comfortable with it entirely as a product. Pink lemonade is the same. It's alien and bizarre, and that's why I love it. Actually, pink lemonade is a traditional drink. Historically, it gets its pink color from strawberries, or with the addition of sumac. And sumac is actually a plant that grows around here. No shit. None. Hi, Emily. Oh, hey, Emily. Gary, we haven't really caught up in a while. We haven't. Not that things have actually changed. And that's mostly a good thing. I'm still noodling around in Illustrator all day at the glove factory and hanging with Megan and Cliff a bunch. Life is pretty good. Things are good at the glove factory. Things are great at the glove factory. They're starting to branch out into hospital clothes, and R&D keeps me at a distance, but I've been hearing rumors about doggy shoes. Do you ever feel like moving on from there? It's been what, like 5 years? Yeah. It's actually the longest I've ever stayed at a job, but I have no reason to go anywhere else. Anyway, things are good. I was out the other night with some friends. Went to the dive bar nearby to low-key celebrate my pal Ashley's lizard's birthday. We drank too much in honor of the little bastard and end up at one of those tourist pick and mix candy shops, which is not a good thing for a drunk person to have access to. You just get too excited and start grabbing all the things you love as a kid, and then you realize that gummy cola bottles suck, and it's like, why did I get so many of these? Anyway, it was pretty dumb fun, but fun nonetheless. You do anything exciting lately? I went to breakfast with Laura last week. Fun. What's the plan for tonight? We were talking about watching a movie later, I guess. For now, I'm just gonna watch Megan play video games and see if Cliff needs help in the kitchen. Cliff is working on dinner right now, but he says he should be done soon. Alright, this house is amazing. Yeah, it's awesome. But I'm sorry if the hoarder vibe is tough on your OCD brain. I'm also sorry if it's shitty of me to call it your OCD brain. No offense taken. Because you're right. My skin is crawling just looking at this place. But it's okay. Yikes. Where's Pete? I don't think anyone has heard from him today. He said he'd be here by, 6, but you beat him here. Y'all were actually in touch with him? I haven't heard from him in forever. Huh? Neither have I, really. Do you know what's up with Cliff? Is he mad at me? Oh, man. He's actually, Is he actually, he's mad at you? Or acting like he's mad at you? Yes, even more than usual. Damn. It's that bad? I don't remember him saying anything particularly shitty. Come to think of it, though, I don't remember him saying anything about you for a while. Even when I've brought you up. So, do you think he's mad at me? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm very confident that he's mad at you. Is it just that it's been too long? An absence makes the heart grow fonder type of deal, but for masculine rage? That's probably part of it. He keeps bringing up how you live in the big city, that you're too good for us. It was all he could talk about for a while, around the time he first started clinging to me constantly. Yikes, sorry about that. It is what it is. Missed him a lot. I hate to think I made things worse. He's probably just acting out. I'll bring it up to him. You and I both know he wouldn't react well if I actually talked to him about it. This is gonna take some subterfuge. And I can't promise it'll be done by the end of the night, but I'll try to bring it up. Boy, I wish we could just talk to him regular style. You and me both. But it'll be okay. Why don't you do something else, Emily? I don't want to waste time, or I don't want to waste too much of your time. You're not wasting my time. Okay. Classy. The output pressure on this pump should be set to 12 psi. At all times, do not touch. One of the books is missing from an otherwise full bookshelf. Hey, Francine. By the way, I don't really hope it isn't too stressful for you to be out here in the middle of nowhere. I know how hard it can be for you to be trapped in a place you're not familiar with. I'd rather be in here than outside, at least. Good point. The woods around here are dark. But I guess it's kind of how I always feel about being outside. It's like when we were trapped at the Brookridge Mall, remember? Oh, Christ. Yes, I do. They built the mall's parking lot like a big basin without any sewers or to drains into it. One night worth of bad air and yeah, a couple of teenagers getting stuck there overnight, right? A sleepover in the shopping mall overnight isn't quite the fantasy TV would have led me to believe. But back then, you were real post for me to hitch myself to. You being there made that night manageable for me. Yeah, I knew I could count on you. Same. Go get settled in, Emily. We've got time. A safe kid's guide to logging online. Gary, hey. What is going on around here? Everything's gonna be okay. You know? That makes me feel worse somehow. Crap. Sorry everything got weird right when you showed up. Huh. Francine, hey. What's up? Oh gosh. This is a little creepy. Megan? Ah, jeez. Cliff? You're looking at me like you know who I am. I don't think you do. Locking mechanism doesn't have power. Yellow cable leads to the lock mechanism and the other room. There's a power box mounted into the wall. It looks like it can provide power to one of the two cables that leave the box on the left and the right side, but the box itself needs to be powered on first. There's a yellow and black striped cable coming into the bottom of the floor. The yellow cable leads from the left side of the box into the foyer. A teal cable leads to the right side up into the ceiling. Hey, Gary. Hey, Emily. Alright, this is so creepy. Teal wire comes up out of the floor and leads along the hallway. Is this the wire that comes out of the power box in the living room? All right. Orange cable from the first floor snakes down from the ceiling, disappears into the hole part way up the wall. A sticky note on the power box has a drawing of a little sea urchin, or maybe one of those old nautical mines or something. What is that sound? Oh shit! Oh, so I was supposed to die. Okay. Wait. Gary? Hey, Emily. Glad to see you. What the? Good to see you, too. Are you doing alright? Gary, something is up here. Sorry I'm late. Long day. It killed us. It came from nowhere. Yeah, just stressed out from family stuff. I think I feel a little guilty about leaving my mom's place. I'm glad to have finally made it here though. This is going to be a good night. Hell yeah. This is just like old times. Do you remember something messed up just now? Like, I had this weird dream or something scary happening. That would have been a welcome adrenaline spike, buddy. Remember that Hills Have Eyes / Texas Chainsaw situation in college? So, no, you don't remember the power going out. I do, when we were driving southwards in the mountains, following signs of a rustic old family fun center. We thought it'd be good for a laugh. Yep. Our smug, detached irony led us right into a creepy old ghost town. It was cartoonish. Our car didn't stop for a second when we got to that abandoned go-kart track. Cliff peeled out of there so fast we barely even got a second look at the place. Still can't believe that wasn't a nightmare. Are you feeling okay, Emily? You look just like you did when we got out of there. You really can't hear me when I talk about what happened, can you? I guess it's just my imagination. Emily, maybe you should go lie down. or something. You've had a long night, haven't you? Like, we're supposed to have a relaxing weekend. Yeah. Maybe I just need to calm down. Okay, that door wasn't shut. Cliff? Look who's here. You're not as good at it as you think you are. You know that. Huh? The asking questions so you can control people thing. Like you can get the upper hand over people without them even knowing it. Like you can control everything. I don't think I can control everything. I feel like I'm spiraling like 90% of the time. Yeah? Yeah, I know it's hard for you. I'm sorry. Gary pulled me aside this morning and told me you're worried about me. I'm worried about you too. I miss you, Emily. Sorry I'm late. Stop apologizing. Do you remember something messed up just now? Like, I had this weird dream of something scary happening. What? Didn't you walk in the door like a minute ago? After driving here alone? Should I be taking your keys? One of you guys has to be able to hear this. You know, if I'm being honest, I was worried that this weekend wasn't going to go too well. So, sure I do. It's been really nice seeing everybody. Are you doing okay, Emily? Like, maybe you should sit down or something. Okay. So, it's kind of like Groundhog Day mixed with, like, we can't talk about what previously happened. So, kind of cool premise so far. And I think we'll learn more about it later. But for now, I am going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. This is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you guys next video.